Mr. Cropper, I guess this video is not going to be as civil as the last one, but it might be. Anyway, um, what I wanted to ask was, are you fulfilling the objectivist ideal? I don't know whether or not you're noting and grounding our perception of you by reading history is really honest to objectivist philosophies, meaning you're going to point to the past and talk about the founders, and you'll point to Ayn Rand, but these are in the past. Now, in the presence, in the present, you're giving us videos of you doing puppet shows and doing stand up, and it's not comedy. It's just deadpan rambling. And I'm wondering, do you have a product? Do you have a service? Is your service really worthwhile? Is your service simply to point into the past because you believe that there is a future legacy for yourself in the future, the annals of history yourself after you've gone? What kind of legacy are you trying to leave? And is that legacy just a humanistic ramblage? Oh, here's a human with their approach. Or do you think that you have such insight where you can step aside schools and universities, and you can pierce the eye and actually develop such a power and such a following, such that your being in the future is going to command the attention of massive amounts of individuals, such as Ayn Rand? I don't know what she supplied other than her philosophical approach to this and that. For example, Wittgenstein. Wittgenstein went to World War I, and then he just kind of did his own thing, and just kind of like Einstein did his own thing. Both these guys eventually developed honorary degrees because of things that they did outside of the university. But I would dare say, watching you right now, that you're quite common, that compared to the next individual, and I'm not trying to move myself or anyone else into a pedestal, but that you're common, that what you're doing is not elevating individuals. You're not the founder of this movement. You're a follower, and you probably have a work-a-day job, I would imagine. But this is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at is, if I'm wrong and you have a puppet company, or you have a school that's really taking off and it has a real foothold here, or if it's just an ardent, like, pressing on, kind of like a musician who their job is simply to inspire others, and they can only do so if they learn their instrument very well. You're going to learn the instrument, and your school will function ironically like a humanistic interaction with other people to help them learn what objectivistic philosophies are all about. Maybe you have an object, maybe you've invented something, maybe you have a secret talent, but I'm wondering if you're just so damn common that your legacy is just going to come to squat. And in the end, when you're on your deathbed, or you're aged very well, and you have your common kids and your common crap of a world surrounding you, whether or not you're going to just smile knowing that you did the very best that you can, you became the best person that you knew how to be, you added something significant to the world, you developed, you read, and you had prowess that pulled capital and power and love and attention, or whether or not none of that meant anything. That in retrospect, you're smug, and you just kind of suck it up and say, yep, I was that man. And inside you can just live with all of the lacks and the bad behavior and all this wasted time rambling about Ben Franklin on YouTube, when humanity and the people that are programming this and the people that are making the real money, the real objectivists, are out there actually doing it. Curious.